I love having a week Big Brother, the parts I remember anyway.
Want to know what really happened? I have all the dirt from the live feed.
I never joke about Big Brother, unless you're a floater in the game.
Hey everybody, Eric Herder here from realityrecaps.com with an all-new Big Brother group weekly recap show that we broadcast live every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel and in our Z-Box room. We take your questions live and interact with all of you during the show. This is the edited version with all the bells and whistles, but you guys should totally check out the live version sometimes too. And on these shows, myself, John, and Michelle get in-depth on every little detail from this past week's Big Brother show and live feeds, and we're usually joined by some Big Brother alum. Now since, look, I know, this show can be a little bit long, just remember that if you're watching in YouTube or on a YouTube player, you can click on the buttons all around this video to jump to the parts of the show that you want. And if you're watching in YouTube, check out the description below because we have chapter markers that allow you to skip to a specific topic you want to hear us talk about. Or skip over ones, like this intro, but why would you want to do that? And of course, all of our other links and show notes are there as well. And hey, do me a favor, since you're there anyway, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our shows. Because look, it really helps and you'll never miss a show. If you want another way to help, you can join the live feeds through us over at yourrealityrecaps.com or just simply donate when you're over there. You still cost a lot of money. Now, look, make sure you stick around to the end of the show because I'm not all just beggy. We also have a whole bunch of special announcements, prize giveaways, and contest winners that we have to announce. But since we have so much to get to right now this week, you know what? Let's just jump right into it, and you know the deal. You can follow me over at Twitter and at Reality Recaps.
Hey everyone, it's John Richardson. Can't wait to dish about last night's episode of Big Brother. You can follow me at Twitter at Comedy Jonah.
Hey you guys, Michelle from the Bronx here, and I'm revoking the bro card from Gina Marie. I am done with it. It is Alyssa for America's Favorite Player. Follow me at YouGotBronx on Twitter.
Yay, Michelle's back. I can't tell you how many tweets we got that Michelle wasn't here last episode.
I'm gonna make up for it! I'm making up for it now!
Okay, so just remember, this is like our new way to do our group recap show. So bottom line, Gina, we like to speed right up into last night and then all the drama from the feeds, but we'll hold off and we'll let you guys know when we're getting into spoilers. So you should know by now, Gina Marie won HOH. Who did she put up? She put up Amanda
and
McRae.
There you go. There you go. She put up Amanda and McRae, and then McRae won the veto, and Amanda was like, oh, you don't have to use it on me. And then McRae was like, I'm not. And he didn't. And that put us into last night's episode. So
there was, in between, there was a little bit of an exchange trying to keep me with the whole flip that I know you covered when I wasn't there that will come into play when we start getting into last night's double eviction show.
Or as I like to call it, the night Eric got death threats on Twitter. But okay.
Yeah, you know, hey fans, guess what? We get it.
We get it.
Unreal.
I like Alyssa.
Funny.
Calm down. All right, we'll get there. Okay, so going into the episode, what did you guys think? Comment below. And hi, Yasina Martinez. Yes, we're getting your comments. Thank you. You're doing it in the right place. Wherever you're doing it, everybody go follow Yasina. What did you guys think going into the episode? I thought 100% there was no chance at all that Amanda was definitely leaving.
Oh, you know, I knew she was leaving. I didn't think any way that Andy was going to stay on that side of the fence anymore. He let too much shit out with Gina Marie and Spencer and Judd and the stupid Exterminator Alliance. Like, he let too much out, so there was no way for him to recover on that friggin' avenue. So, yeah, I thought she was a goner. She should have given the ring back before she walked out of the house, though.
I'm sorry. That was hysterical. That was absolutely hysterical with Alyssa not, not like, can I get my luggage? Can I get my luggage? All right, wait. Because before we really get into the meat and potatoes.
Just ruined it.
what? You don't know what I'm going to ruin, because this is what I'm going to ruin. Princess Glammy says, "Hey, Michelle," and Cadet wants to know, and you guys should know, we love Cadet. He does all those amazing Photoshops for us. He wants to know if Staten Island is the same thing as the Bronx, Michelle.
Oh, fuck no! Bronx is way stronger than Staten Island. Staten Island originally was the dump area for all of Manhattan, and that's how Staten Island wound up becoming Staten Island. And then the mob moved there and had their construction business. The Bronx was actually part of Manhattan, where Staten Island was the dump for Manhattan. So the answer again is, fuck no.
Good one, Cadet. That's
Good going,
funny.
guy.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
This podcast brought to you by Microsoft. Thanks, John. I mean, video blog. Okay. So you guys comment and let us know what you think. If you thought Amanda was going, if you thought she wasn't going. Now we know she went, and this brings me up to
She went on Gina Marie's hand, and that was somewhat on purpose and somewhat stupid, because she didn't care. She got blood on her hand because of the stupid fight, what you gonna do the night before. So she was fine with it. Just thought it was stupid.
Yeah, it was a little bit stupid. And speaking of things that are stupid, I'm sorry, I promise I'm not going to sidetrack anymore after this. 88 Bill T-Cat, 88. AKA, you should all know him as House Rodent, and does the amazing videos. You people all need to go and subscribe to his YouTube channel as well.
Absolutely.
You just need to. Michelle does voiceovers for his videos, does funny little things with puppets. You all should be over there subscribing to his channel. You all go do that. Okay, so now let's have the part of the show that I like, which is called Check In with John, because he's not talking.
I'm laughing and participating.
Okay. All right. Okay, good.
All right.
So here's what I want to say, and this leads into my death threats from last night.
That's what I want to hear about. See, I'm getting the information just like everyone else is. I'm enjoying myself.
Okay.
And I switched my mug around. So.
Oh, thank you. Although this is whatever. Okay, so I thought Andy did a brilliant game move by going into this double elimination episode and having two plans set in place. Blame the vote of Amanda on Alyssa if Alyssa were to leave or be nominated, or if she wins and then they get McCrae out, be able to blame it on McCrae. I thought this was a brilliant game move. Brilliant. But all the Alyssa fans think that means I'm saying I hate Alyssa. I want to be very clear. I love me some Alyssa. I actually like me some Amanda for the drama. I just think Andy made a good game move. That's all I said, people. You didn't need to threaten death upon me and tell me to go kill myself. Just saying.
Andy made a great game move, okay? And I'm sorry, I love Rachel. I love her so much. Alyssa, I was getting a little done with. I mean, I was listening to the live feeds every time Alyssa would start drinking and talking about rich people and how they donate their time and all this rich people, white people problem stuff. It was just, there was a point I just couldn't listen anymore. Last night, listening to the feeds, I was glad not to hear a voice. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Yeah, Andy making this move was a good move for his game. However, he told McCrae he was going to throw the vote blame on Alyssa. I just don't understand what happened to McCrae after winning the HOH and that whole nom thing. Amanda said, Andy, I thought I could trust you, as she walked out the door.
Yeah.
This was apparent. It was not Alyssa. Alyssa gave up huge collateral, the ring, which Amanda said she's going to give back, which she should have given back in the beginning, so before she walked that door, so that everybody would have seen that there was some shit going down. So, Andy, yes. Good game move, yes. Do I like it? No, I don't like it only because Alyssa went home. And here's the best part. I don't mind that Alyssa went home. I don't mind that she went home. My thing is, John, let me know when you're done with your happy dance, and Eric can put the video on me.
It is on you.
Okay, now it's on you.
Speaking.
Okay, so my whole thing is that I don't mind that they did the game move. Amanda going out the door took away any drama that we were going to have. Alyssa going out was going to get rid of the last target in the house. As far as game move goes, I would always want someone to be a bigger target than me staying at this point in the game. So I think they all screwed up. And Alyssa didn't bother nobody. She did yoga. She breathing heavy someplace.
Okay, now wait. Now, stop. Because there are so many things that we need to touch on. You went on a big rant there.
Oh,
Wait, John Richardson. So, just a little note for my fellow presenter-y host people here. I'm always controlling the camera, and what you see on your screen is not what everybody else. So just know when you're talking, the camera's on you. It is always on you, regardless of what you say. Okay, so now where was the question? Oh. Going back to what you just said, Michelle, Cadet would also like to know, let's be honest, isn't Alyssa, when looked at objectively, a terrible Big Brother player? And I know John will say yes. I know, Michelle, you will say no. And I am really not playing devil's advocate. I'm right in the middle. Do I think she is horrible? No. Do I think she is great? Not at all.
I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. I'm not saying that she's a great game player. She did what she had to do in order to survive as long as she had to survive. I've said it over and over again. You know, she says she would have done it a bit differently. Of course. You know, and we can't say who's a good Big Brother game player with this cast. It's just not going to happen.
Here's what I think they need to do, because Judd came back in with a fire under his ass. Here is my tip, CBS and Big Brother production. What you need to do is, like, a month before Big Brother starts, get the whole cast together, tell them that the game is starting, put them in there and be like, it's a speed game, and then knock them all out within, like, 2 weeks. They'll all be like, oh, we would have done it all so differently, and then start the game. Because I'm telling you, they need, like, that little bit of go-through to realize, oh, we screwed it up, we should have done this and that. Because Judd's been amazing since he came back, like, you know, with going after Amanda and McCrae. And I'm just saying, I feel like when people come back a second time, whatever way it is, they play with a whole new, like, drive in them. And I wish they had that all along.
Of course, they have their life on the line. This is something that he's wanted. He's tried out for a lot longer than a lot of other people, so he's had this desire to be there. So he knew now that he couldn't trust anybody, and the first thing that he wound up doing was lie to Alyssa, and he got Alyssa to believe him. And that was his big game move. If anybody is going to win at the end for something, it's probably going to be Judd, because coming back with another target on your back, you're now the biggest target in the house. Dumb move to get rid of Alyssa again. So, you know, yes, I agree with you. Judd made a great, change in his gameplay. Do we like this Judd? I don't like the Judd that was talking last night. Sorry, Judd. Take your bear shirt and
spoilers. No spoilers yet.
I just said he could take his bear shirt and flame it for now. Like, I have had enough.
All right, John, I'm going to throw this to you. Here, going back to what Michelle said a few minutes ago, why do we think, and you guys comment where you're commenting, I'm getting your comments, and comment below after, why do you think McCrae believed Andy's lie and pinning the vote onto Alyssa when, like Michelle said, McCrae knew she had her wedding ring? That, to me, should have been...
Or a wedding ring!
What? What?
That right there shows you how important her marriage is, right?
But was it fake? I thought I heard people were claiming she brought a fake ring.
Because someone else did. Janelle had done a fake ring.
It's a Shelley move, too.
Shelley, yeah.
Oh, speaking of Shelley, I totally forgot. I mean, I really didn't want to promote it because we know how things have been going lately. Shelley was going to be on this with all of us today, but Josie woke up and was very sick this morning, so she had to bring her to the doctor. So we did not have our Shelley as planned today, but I didn't really tell you guys about it, so, you know. Just want to say, feel better, Shelley, Josie, if you're watching from the doctor's office. Okay, so Amanda says, and not the Amanda that we all love to hate, I agree with Michelle, but Howdy Doody needs to go. Hearing his voice is like nails on a chalkboard. Are you referring to when he's eating? Because then I agree.
Oh!
Yes,
Now,
I will go back to my go-to line: slap the sippy cup out of his hands. His tells are the frantic sippy cup motion, and he does his Home Alone thing. That's a dead tail, like I'm lying thing. And then his ears like stick out a little bit more, and he gets a little bit red, and then his eyes puff up. He's got so many tells. I can't believe these people don't realize this. Whatever.
I like Andy, except for the eating.
Seriously.
I can watch him all day more than I can watch Alyssa. Oh.
It's not too much of a spoiler, so I'm going to say this. We all know there was like big drama on with the feeds like being delayed last night, and as it turns out, I'm not going to tell you anything that happened yet. There was just a good stretch of time when Andy was alone. He was aware that it was after dark and all the cameras were on him. Hey, Andy, you claim to be a stand-up comedian and an improv artist, and you know that thousands of people are watching only you on 4 cameras and television right now. Go. No. He was just shuffling cards. Hey, you're gonna need the money after this. I'm just saying.
He's gonna need a lot after this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait. I want to go and throw it over to Cindy Wigglesworth question, because she says she was shocked when Alyssa fell for Andy's plan. She really thought that McCrae voted out Amanda. Now, here we go again. Alyssa, what are you thinking?
She was baffled. Come on, you know that she was just like exhausted. She was overworked. She was throwing that weighted paper mache crap around. She never thought. Hey, John, I want to see you pick up some paper mache and work your ass off with it. I don't think she ever thought that.
I love how you're talking like you're an atom and part of their body. She's exhausted.
I don't think that she thought that her deal with McCrae was no good. I thought she thought her deal was good. And so I think after the whole thing, we know it takes time. Yeah, someone's got a phone call. We know that it takes time for things to process. And Alyssa was being asked questions, and I'm sure she's still trying to process why did McCrae put her up. So, yeah. I think that was just a whole fumble on her end.
I'm not a whole Alyssa basher, and the one thing I will give her credit for is, during the veto nomination, I really liked her speech. I didn't lie to you. You owe this to me, Judd. I didn't lie to you, Andy. She was very direct, and I really appreciated that. But honestly, I mean, even looking at the live feeds after the whole eviction, everybody was so glad she was gone. They said the house had a much better energy. Anytime Alyssa walked into the room, everyone was like, oh, and I kind of agree with that. Anytime I popped into the live feeds and I saw Alyssa, I was like, oh, is she eating again? Is she talking about herself? I mean,
I did not see the same exact thing as far as people being thrilled Alyssa was gone. It was.
They were all on the couch eating the candy, and they were thrilled.
No, John.
All right, so wait.
Oh, I'm going to send you a flashback.
John, you can flash me anything, and I'm still going to freaking disagree with you.
Send you a flashback.
Go for it, man. You know what? Ta-da!
They were there.
Oh, so let's wrap up the actual show talk so we can get into the good spoilers for everybody. So then we go into this HOH, part 1 of the HOH, and it's the repeat of Clown Shoe, except now it's Grass Dog Pit.
How fitting was that to be a lapdog the whole season, and then for the lapdog to win that one.
Seriously. And McCrae even said after he won, he's like, shoot, I probably shouldn't have won that. Like, I don't know, you were screwed either way, McCrae.
Amanda said to Alyssa, don't win the first one, and McCrae can win the second one. Once Amanda went out the door, McCrae didn't have any type of conversation with Alyssa, and he knew that he was going to separate himself from Alyssa. Again, dumb move, but whatever.
Such a dumb move. And I also didn't understand why Amanda said to Julie that she said that to Andy to throw suspicion off him.
Oh,
I don't, why does that matter? Why do you need to...
It's another Lucy plan. This woman has more I love Lucy, I got a plan that she's laid out this whole friggin' season. It was enough, and it wound up getting her out the door. She really should have been in McCrae's head that's up here, okay, to make sure that he understood what he needed to do when she was gone. That was it.
Yeah. Well, crazy Steph says it's because he's too stupid to realize that Andy was lying.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad. The thing that I saw on the feeds that I really liked is I'm glad, McCrae's kind of bonding with the rest of them. He's now going to start playing his own game. Amanda's gone. The only time I really liked Amanda was watching her exit interview with Julie. I actually felt a little bad for her, but I thought she was hilarious, and the audience didn't boo, being such a big bully in the house. The audience didn't boo, and they laughed with her. They booed a little bit, but not like they did with Aaron.
Okay, well, there's two different levels of boo, and they knew that
a much lower level.
They knew Amanda's demise was going to happen. They were more worried about the second HOH and the second eviction. I really think that they just didn't really care. They already knew. They were already prepped for that, so they could give a little bit of a boo. Amanda's eyes did twinkle when she came out. She was like, "Oh, a crowd, an audience. Oh, I swear, it was. Even her sagging tits perked up. I swear, I said that. Okay."
Alyssa sagging tits?
Amanda's.
Oh, Amanda.
Talking about Amanda.
Okay. Look, I got a lot of balls in the air on this aside. So
I would like to have a lot of balls in the air.
Okay,
I know. So McCrae wins HOH. He believes Andy's lies, and he puts up Alyssa and Gina Marie.
Okay. If Gina Marie was the obvious one because she put up both of them. And the one thing that he knew that Andy was going to throw this wild vote. And Amanda saying, "Hey, Andy, I thought I can trust you." Even if he didn't put up Andy, he should have thrown up Judd. Because he was very bitter that Judd got another chance to come back. Again, Lissa was really no threat to him and was a target. Where he knew Judd was coming after him. I just don't understand. You could have, at some point, would have been able to manipulate however you wanted it to go. It would have played out a little bit different.
Well, that kind of goes into what Cadet wants to know, which isn't Judd essentially putting all his eggs in the same basket controlled by the people that stabbed him in the back the first time?
Yep.
Yep.
No, I was really shocked that he put up Alyssa, and he should have put up Andy, or even Judd. I do agree with you, Michelle, with that. I was shocked. I mean, I would have brought Alyssa to at least the final two. No one's going to vote for her because of who she is and how her game was played, and,
He would have had time to think a little bit more and process what was the information that was given to him. And he could have just said, "Hey, listen, I don't know who my target is, but I knew you were coming after me, but I know you can win it. If anybody could win it, you can win it, Judd." He can always play that card. So I think that would have probably been better for me and Alyssa. But whatever, he got Judd won the POV. I'm fucking
You're losing
disgusted.
steam there, Michelle?
I am disgusted! Judd won POV, and of course, it's a race car. He's from Tennessee. You got NASCAR. Why wouldn't he win a race challenge?
It was a little wooden car. It has nothing to do with driving.
Okay, how cheesy was that when they started playing like the motor running BB 500? I was dying.
Yeah, and I have to say, Big Brother, you're doing so good not repeating stuff, but you apparently switched out the shark for car, and that was it.
For your 500th episode, right?
Right.
I cannot believe 500th episode. Okay, so as we all know, Judd wins the POV, and he decides, "I'm not using it. I'm not using it.
I'm not using it." Like, swear, does he sit on a thumbtack before every time he says something to a camera?
I swear it's because production is like, high energy. You have to have high energy. So he's like,
open your mouth so we understand you.
So that's what you do to us before we go live, exactly.
I apparently do it too much to you, though. and not enough to John. So, yeah, so he is not using it because he doesn't want to expose the exterminators, I don't think, and he wants to make Alyssa, in case there's some magical thing, feel like, oh, I gave you a chance. I don't know. Doesn't matter, because when the boats come down, bye, Alyssa. And then we have our funny, where am I going? Where am I going?
Oh, I want to get my bags. No, Alyssa, you can't. You got to get my bags. I want to get my bags.
Mm-hmm.
Where are my bags at? Can I get my bags?
Okay.
No? Where am I?
I just want to say, as much as people wanted Alyssa gone, she still was under everybody's skin because she didn't acknowledge one person, she didn't say goodbye to one person, she didn't say good luck to one person, she headed right out the door, she got big, huge cheers.
Nobody was lunging for her either.
It's part of the game. The most hated
She didn't
person.
say goodbye to anyone, but nobody was saying, oh, Alyssa.
John, the most hated person,
goodbye.
Aaron, was like the racist person that you want to keep calling out. She was hugged. It's part of the game. I think it's part of like Big Brother stuff that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hug after the field.
It kind of shows who Alyssa is.
And I'm glad because she stuck by her guns and she said, "Hey, I'm also going to dish you
but
because
nobody
I really
cares.
don't like you."
Nobody cares. Nobody was hugging for her.
I
Nobody
care.
said, oh, Alyssa,
A lot.
hug me.
Screw this,
Goodbye.
John.
Judd sarcastically said, love you, Alyssa. Love you, Alyssa. Love you, Alyssa. Love you, Alyssa. Bye. Love you,
Alyssa was awesome. She's still stuck under their skin. Too bad. I don't care. I'm fine that she was evicted. I'm fine with it. It's part of the game.
She's a dildo.
I'm a dildo?
No, Michelle, not you. Alyssa.
Whoa. Just whoa.
Why would I call you a dildo?
I don't know. That's why I just fucking went berserk. Are you fucking
Is it Alyssa?
On our next show, I'll be joined by a whole new cast. So, moving on, let's get into the spoilers section.
Yay.
So, warning, spoilers ahead. So, if you guys don't want to hear any spoilers, don't listen anymore. But why would you not? Because really, it's nothing that, spoilery. So, like we say,
I'm loving the YouTube chat right now. The YouTubes are giving me thumbs up.
Oh, I got to pick it back over there. So we go in, we get the feeds back. Andy's by himself. We're trying to figure out what this HOH challenge is. We still don't know for sure.
No.
We think
There
it's
was
like
the whole
okay, go ahead.
You missed the packing of Alyssa's stuff, how they trashed Alyssa's stuff, how Spencer drop-kicked her suitcase, said he wanted to take his dick and slap her memory wall picture with it every night. I am going there, people. These are what is left in the house. Use people, better make sure you vote for the real person because those jerks that are in there don't ever should come across my path in any way. The person is evicted. You can have your little glory dance, but the whole bashing stuff, going through the stuff, Gina Marie was so jealous as she's going and packing the clothes after coming out of her deal. She's looking at every label. Every label. Like, they're going on about how much...
So would I. Sorry,
I would just be courteous and pack her stuff up. That's enough of all, she's gone. But they all went around. It's all a bunch of dicks in the house, including Gina Marie. Like I said in the beginning, I'm revoking her bro card. It's done. It's over with.
Okay, so wait a second. Who do you hate the most this season, Michelle?
Oh man,
Spencer.
It is a fighting challenge for me to put that one up there, but I will say that I really despise Spencer the most because of the very rude things that he's saying, and Gina Marie, she's just not educated enough in order to learn how to control the things that she wants to say. Yeah, some of the stuff is funny, but listen, act up, be mature, show that you're worth being there, but you just went and got broed down with the guys and saying, me and my boys, you're going to be the maid, You're going to be the friggin' cook. You might even be the hand job that's going down. You had to be, like, seriously, Gina Marie.
Okay, well, here was
Spencer.
Yes, Spencer. I get it, Spencer. So my point was, now that we've went so far away from it, how would you pack up Spencer's clothes then if you had to?
I don't think somebody else do it.
Made in the cut. That's hilarious.
Production made them do it, and production more specifically made Gina Marie do it.
Production didn't tell Spencer to take the suitcase and drop kick it to the front door.
Oh, no. I think that's completely wrong. I just meant the whole making fun of the labels and stuff. I don't think
the labels, Gina Marie looked at in envy. She didn't say anything. She looked and packed and rolled and stuffed. They were going through Alyssa's, her medication. They were going through the drawer. Spencer's like, yo, she's probably got a dildo in here. I mean, this guy's got nothing on his brain. Take it, go to a glory hole, get it fixed, pal. Oh, my God.
Well, wait, because, now we're in the spoiler section. So all of you that stuck around, here is my only one other point, because so many people have been saying it. Do you guys think, and comment and let us know, do you think it was fair that Julie didn't bring up any of the racism stuff with Amanda? So like we said, pinning everything on Aaron, but didn't bring up anything to Amanda. Amanda just got, you're a bully, that's all.
Yeah. I think that there wasn't enough time. If it was a regular show, I'm sure it would have been addressed. I think that just hearing that, Amanda, you were a bully, and everybody knows and watches you. She pretty much made her points enough there. So, she had to move on. I'm sure she would have loved to have, sunk her teeth into that one.
Well,
I mean, Amanda wasn't even racist. She was just a bully. So, that's why she bring it up. What would Amanda say?
Well, Anthony White says that he hates Amanda the most because she was a bully and a racist, even more so than Aaron.
Oh.
Yeah,
sorry,
later
Anthony.
on. Yeah.
I wouldn't say more than Aaron.
she had her moments after after her trying to calm Aaron down. She went down that road several times with several things. It's just
yeah, it's just indeed. So we are trying to figure out what this HOH is. We know it involves something with face morphing, and we're not really sure. We're going to find out. I don't think it was a complete face morph, because I know after the challenge they were like, oh, so do you guys think we're not going to have the real face morph? So I couldn't really figure it out. This season is the worst with explaining anything to us. Like, the worst. Other seasons would tell you this is what happened and this is what it was like, and they would talk to you on the feeds. And nobody does that this season. They're like, suck it.
When Andy was in the kitchen and we were on BB After Dark on TVGN, and they weren't bleeping us out, one of my friends who transcribes along with me had the closed caption on, and there was some controversy that was being typed out on her TV that she was typing out. So it was, if you guys want to go back to, if you can go back to TVGN and rewatch that, you'll be able to see it, or you go to my forum and then I can tell you what happened. There was somebody named Mark, and there was some sort of incident, and that's why Andy was inside, but I know that Andy kind of threw the comp, what he was saying, but there was something that went down, and that's why that McCrae came in and he's like, I can't talk about it yet. So they were trying to settle something outside, and that's why all of that went down.
Yeah, it was crazy. And look, I just want to acknowledge, because I know I'm over here doing a million things. Apparently, well, I don't even know why I'm even doing this, because they can't see it. But if something is happening and you people in our event page, they don't even see our video. But I have been posting the new link in there. Hi, Kelly, if you're back and joined us, I hope you found us. I'm sorry, I will never make it an event again. Okay? But comment in the upper that way, and you can leave your comments now. I hope you guys are all finding it.
Oh, my God.
So, guess who won HOH? You don't have to guess. I'll tell you. Spencer.
It's It's going to be a jerky jerk fest up in there. Take out the black light. It's going to be a jizz fest for the guy. He could not wait. I don't care. I am sorry. This is what he's been waiting for. He's going to find that corner in the HOH shower and then every other corner that guy can find. This is what he's been waiting for.
You are a dirty lesbian.
I'm an angry lesbian.
An angry, dirty lesbian.
I'm angry.
Angry, dirty lesbian. A jizz fest, glory holes. My God, you are hilarious, Michelle.
That's all
it was about 2:00 Pacific Standard Time in the morning, and Spencer got his key to his HOH room. Everybody got to go up. He read his letter. Blah blah blah. Got a T-shirt. But yeah, Spencer, gross.
Well, you know what else Spencer delivered when he got out of his, before that? Punishments, because apparently the people got punishments. Everybody that didn't win, right, Michelle? 3
Yes.
people, so it's everybody that didn't win got punishment.
Even McCrae got it, and he wasn't supposed to play the HOH, but he wound up getting part of the punishment.
Exactly.
That's so weird.
What
like
punishment? What punishment? I didn't see that.
It was on the live feed, Judd.
It was last night. It was at like 3 a.m.-ish, I think it finally happened. So I think Spencer
I was out with a girlfriend.
had to dole out who got what.
Yes.
So Andy has the opportunity somehow to win $5,000. What? Do you know,
Today.
Michelle, how?
Today, yeah.
Oh, today, right. As opposed to when? Next week? Yes, today.
Saturday, as opposed to Saturday or, like later on, yeah. Sometime today.
And so Spencer said that's why he didn't give it to Gina Marie, because as we all live beaters know, all Gina Marie has been saying is, just want money, we all deserve to get some money, boo-hoo, money, money, money.
Just hook me up, bro.
Instead, what GM did get was shackled to McCrae. Which, hold on, we'll talk more about that in a minute, because then the last one was Judd has some military, when a whistle blows, he has to do whatever the military man says, jumping jacks, push-ups, whatever he says he has to do for, he's 24 hours, and GM and McCrae are shackled for 24 hours. Now, GM, not happy about this. Spencer takes her aside, and she's all like, I'm the only girl, you shackle me to a guy, I have to sleep in his bed, I'm gonna get his crabs, he's so disgusting, what if I have to pee, he's gonna get my disease, like, she is not happy.
I need to purge, I won't be able to purge while I'm attached to him, yeah, we got it.
No, she's allergic to slop, Michelle. She's allergic to slop. She does not binge and purge, which, oh my God, we totally forgot to talk about how amazing it was with Gina Marie losing her shit on Amanda the other night while playing Jenga. She missed fucking beat.
I thought you covered it. I thought you covered it when I wasn't around.
No, because that was just last night.
Yes, no, that was beautiful. She went off, like, she really just had it up for, like, Amanda. She wanted Amanda out. She wanted to make sure that she knew that she was going to be the voice that was going to get her out. She threw every single yeast joke out there. Yes, we know, Gina Marie, you're 33 years old and you took offense to being called 33. Wait, just wait. You still got your tongue ring. Be proud. Gold. Be proud, woman. Wear it. Because you know what's going to happen? It's going to turn green, woman. Keep changing it out. Yes.
No, sorry. You know what was great about the fight is that Gina Marie could really carry herself. You know what I mean? When they were both going at it. Amanda was bullying Alyssa. Alyssa just sat there eating her granola in a bag and taking it and blah, blah, blah. But Gina Marie could really throw it back. And to sit there watching her play a game and just having everything roll off was absolutely hilarious.
Gina Marie had time to think about that while she was alone up in the HOH watching Amanda and seething, watching her on the stupid spies cam. Amanda had time to think about all the things that she was going to do to Alyssa. Amanda didn't have time to process what Gina Marie was doing. She was just like, what is wrong with you? Whatever I'm smirking at has nothing to do with you, you psycho bitch. And that's all it took. everybody has, look, we all have something that we want to say to somebody, and it's inside of us, and we just want to be able to vomit it out. Yeah, Gina Marie, pun intended. But it doesn't matter. Gina Marie stood up when Amanda came to her. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The telling part of all of that was Judd intervened. And why would Judd intervene? Because he's got something to lose if Gina Marie loses her shit. Should have been a friggin' red flag for Amanda and for McCrae to say, you got to get Judd out. He's working hardcore with them. He's sticking up for her. Why would he break it up when everybody else is sitting there? And we know McCrae got pussy whipped and lashed out by, Amanda for not being stuck up for and all this other crap. It was a good fight. It was a good argument. It went to Gina Marie. But when you got time to plan it out, you're going to have shit to say. I got tons of shit to say to my family. And I don't even see them.
I think that Steven's correct and says, as vile as Amanda was, she was the best player. And I definitely agree as well. Amanda, I've said this all season long, if we take all the personal stuff out and just go with game moves, gameplay, Amanda far and away the best. I will say, until now she's gone, it's Andy for me. Andy is the person in that house, call it him being a rat, call it him floating, he is managing to always play two groups of people against each other and never have them target him. That, to me, is playing the best game, whatever type of game you want to call it.
Right. Do you think, with his goodbye message, was it too soon?
I get what he was doing. I don't think it was too soon, because I think the only thing worse than hearing it is probably hearing it from somebody else in the jury, and then it's like a telephone game. At least she heard it directly from Andy. But hey, Andy, you could have been like, hey, Amanda, I'm really sorry. We worked together so long. I didn't want to do this, but it was the best for my game. Instead, being like,
exactly.
Amanda, I voted your ass out. I wasn't even working with you, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
That's not really the way to deliver that message.
No, and I'm in an alliance with all the exterminators, and yeah, I was like,
we laugh at you when you walk out of a room.
You need those votes. I don't think that you should disclose that you're in another alliance when loyalty was so key to Amanda, and every time that she tried to stay. Like, I'm loyal. Oh, guess what, Andy? I'm not loyal to you.
But I think he knew it was going to come out. It's going to come out with one of those other people, and he didn't want it coming out from
her saying, I can't trust you on the way out, and then Andy saying that was kind of funny, though. You know?
It's funny, but I think it was a very dangerous game thing to say, because we all know no matter what people say, people are bitter in the jury and they vote bitter. Not everybody will vote on gameplay. And even though Amanda will accept it as gameplay, she's going to be bitter because for 8 weeks, she was loyal to that guy. She's not going to accept that. And she just might say, you know what? Spencer didn't have to do that to me. He never had to do that to me. And that's my reasoning for voting for Spencer.
So if Judd and Andy make it to Final 2, who's going to win?
Alyssa for MVP!
She's a juror now. She's a juror now, okay? Like, hashtag the.
Exactly.
Okay, so wait, because this is a perfect segue. Steven says the signs behind Michelle are as shameless propaganda. Vote Judd.
You're right. I'm allowed to have a favorite player. I'm allowed to, just like everybody else is. And I just happen to want to show it today. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You are hilarious.
So now where? Oh.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
We jumped into the whole Amanda, Gina Marie, and got lost in that. Yes, Spencer won HOH. Who's he going to nominate after he handed out these punishments? We kind of know already. The people that are handcuffed together is who he's going to nominate. he's thinking a little bit of putting up Judd, but I don't think that that's going to work out.
And poor Gina Marie, who when she was talking this night, she said, "Oh, so you're gonna put me up? So you're gonna put me up? Oh, you're gonna put me up?"
Remember, McCrae wanted a boys' alliance. McCrae wanted somebody else out to get Amanda out. Right now, it's set up for it to be a boys' alliance. Amanda's already gone. He's got that half step already done. Gina Marie is, she can be good in competitions. Will she be able to do a final 3 competition? I don't know. But the odds will be in her favor. And here's the other thing. The odds of winning everything are always more in your favor when there's less people in the house. So get rid of Gina Marie because the odds will be more in her favor. And she's also won 2 competitions already, guys. She'll use that no matter how much broing she's doing.
I don't want Gina Marie to go. As much as she can be horrible and vile, I think she's the only comedic relief.
Yeah, I do too. I agree.
I'm not transcribing. Like, I've completely told my forum, like, all right, I'm done. Like, I've got something set up until next week, and if you want to come by and update, come on, guys, help out. But
so you're the voice of Gina Marie in a comedy parody, but you don't transcribe it because you don't like Gina Marie?
No, I'm done because listen, how much bro you think I'm going to be able to hear? They're going to be talking about squirting. They're going to be talking about this. They're going to be talking about bro, and they're going to be sleeping. I mean, it's not going to be that much excitement. What am I going to do? Watch Gina Marie file her nails down?
I want to see Spencer doing her roots, like with the brush.
That annoyed me so friggin' much. She was so cocky. She was running, oh, so fucking happy that yo, I got to listen to my hair before she fucking laughed. Yo, I got that shit done, yo.
All I want to say is Alyssa got the last laugh on Andy last week, which I totally meant to say. His haircut last week was horrible. I was like, Alyssa fogged your hair up on purpose.
I thought so because I definitely thought that she didn't like him, and it was all of a sudden, okay. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. It's so funny. All the comments keep reloading and I keep missing the one I want. No. Here it is because this leads me to my favorite thing. So, Spencer, they're all talking before he gets his basket and he said, what's his girlfriend?
Marilyn.
He's like, oh guys, I know you're all excited to see Marilyn's picture, but I don't know if she signed a release, so there might not be a picture of her up there. I died. I was like, oh yeah. Catfish much? So, Cindy says Spencer's letter was from her, and there are 2 pictures of her in the HOH.
Yeah.
Womp womp. Oh,
but whatever.
She signed a release, right?
Listen. There's somebody for everybody out there. Will she be there when he gets out? Well, she might after she kicks his ass a few fucking times, but it's all love and games and wars.
Well, we know he'll be home since he lost his job, so.
Who didn't lose their job?
Yeah, they're all.
That's a good
I think Rob cracked me up, Rob Sesternino, on his show last night with Ian, and he was like, once all the keys are in, Julie should just walk out and be like, okay, now I'm going to call you up to reveal your vote. Gina Marie, please come forward. By the way, you've lost your job. Spencer, please come forward. By the way, you've lost your job.
The cops are looking for you.
Yeah, I thought it was hysterical.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. So, do we want more questions? Or are you set?
Yeah, let's get some of the fans more.
All right, good. So,
I'm down.
Midnight Margaritas, one of our favorite Bravo recappers.
Eminem.
Yeah, can McCrae go out now? Glad the rumors weren't true. I would love to see the cams in the jury house.
Yes.
And I'm going to say, we know that production this season does favor any Alyssa edit, so we know we are going to be getting more jury house footage from here on out, which is only 10 days. So I think we only have like 4 or 5 episodes left.
And we should tell everybody that Wednesday is going to be a live eviction, but it's probably going to be taped, so we're not going to have the feeds, and we probably won't see anything. It'll probably be shut down, and then they'll come back for Thursday's show and then show us, like, they'll probably shut down Tuesday, air Wednesday, and then when BB After Dark comes on, and then that's when the feeds will come back. So that eliminates another whole day. Today is 12 days. That will eliminate us down to 10 days, and that's how we're going to get to the 18th. Thank God I can't get here soon enough.
I know. I cannot at all. I was going to say we should do like the Super Pass days and do like a whole day. We'll just leave the cameras on and we'll just do a whole day of shows. A Super Pass. I can say Super Pass. I enjoyed my Super Pass time. Glad they're gone.
Me too.
But I enjoyed my time. It was fun. Hey, we all wouldn't be here together if it wasn't for them.
True.
So, here's another question. Helen and Amanda are going to say who wins this show. If these people want a chance of winning, McCrae has to leave.
That is such a good point.
Oh, my God.
McCrae needs to be the next one to leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if the Pandora's box does come into play with the returning house guest, which we kind of know who it might be, and there happens to be a Pandora's box, look for it to be in favor of McCrae, because since the rumors of Allison Grutter and Amanda being friends and all this other stuff, the next best thing is to award the Chum Lord. So, yeah. Hi, Kitty.
I have heard somebody message me earlier, it might have been Kelly L, saying that now the new rumors are Spencer is friends. Like, oh, people, really, let it go. Hey, hey, everybody, remember all the rumors how the game was rigged for Amanda and Alyssa? How are those rumors going for you? It's not rigged. The game's not rigged.
That Big Brother insider talking to, what's their name, about the rigged game with Amanda. Hello, come on.
Yeah.
They are never going to rig this game for one person to win. Yes, we all know diary room questions can be manipulated because they can get people thinking down a path, but I don't think that the game is rigged. So, let's bring up another question from our favorite Princess Glammy, who says Helen and Amanda are good. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, why did hi, Princess Glammy. I just love you so much. We have. I just want to fire through. There's so many. Like the thing is just flying. So
it's flying, people.
Yanicia says she wants cameras in the jury house too.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna see it.
But we're definitely going to see it. But my favorite question so far is from Jaybird, and I think it's going to allow everybody to comment in the comment section below after.
Oh, yeah.
Out of this cast, who do we want to see in All-Stars? So I will just go first, and I will say I want some Amanda there, and I want some Gina Marie there, and I am saying that because we all know they're going to inject drama in, and so I'm voting for Amanda and Gina Marie. That's my pick.
Oh, my God. I don't ever think that any All-Star will ever sign not knowing that those two are void and null from being in All-Stars, personally. Yes, I would like to see Alyssa so she can play a real game. You know, Rachel had a second chance by coming in and doing what she needed to do, and that's why she won. And sometimes it does take two chances. You know, Janelle played 3 times. Brittany played 2 times. Dan was there 2 times. I can see that happening. Who would be the other person? I'm going to say Judd. You know, I think Judd, with another whole cast, he would play a completely different game.
And speech lessons.
They just have to keep prodding him.
As long as there's
that's
subtitles.
Yeah, they just have to have the little zapper in his back pocket at all times, and then when he's asked to, you know, talk about anything inside the house with people, zap him. So he's like at least this.
And some closed
I'm not
captioning.
doing it! I'm not doing it!
Closed captioning. I want Amanda. I want to see Amanda go, you know, against another all-star, like, you know, your favorite person, Dan, or, you know, any of them. Yeah. I would love to see Amanda go against Evil Dick. Oh.
Well, we all know Evil Dick is never going back to that show.
I can wish, Michelle. I can wish.
I wish it too, but hey, I think they found their new Evil Dick in Amanda. So,
Can't Amanda just wear some clothes for Pete's sake?
So she's like an evil vagina.
I can't.
Amanda.
Evil Dick, evil vagina.
I will say, rumor has it, the word on the street is that if there is an all-star season and it happens to be next season, it might be some sort of an all-stars versus legends where it's like seasons 1 through 8 versus 8 through 15. So like 1 through 8, you're a legend. 8 through 15, flip that. You know what I'm saying? That's just a rumor.
I don't think they're going to be able to tailor the comps and have enough medics on staff for the seasons of 1 through 8. They're all 20 years older, 15 years older. Like, it's just too much. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, well, everybody talks about the racism, worst season of Big Brother ever. Everybody has all these horrible memories they're taking away from this season of Big Brother. You know what mine is? The moment that McCrae was in bed and was listening to Britney and he was like, oh, this came out when I was in first grade. And I worked for MTV and was done with college when Britney came in to shoot that video back whenever, how long ago that was. I just wanted to kill myself right then. All the death threats, you didn't have to worry about it. Just remind me, apparently, of how old I am compared to this cast. That's what I will take away. So wait, our escape wants to know, I'm going to flip your Will and your Nick. Nick will come back if Pandora's box is open to get that blue hat back from Gina Marie.
It's not Nick's hat, and she says it over and over again that McCrae told her she could have it. I think the only thing was that Nick wore it, so that's why she held on to it. But with the friggin' shrine of shit that she has, nobody's going to date you for a long time, girl.
That,
not
Michelle,
even,
I agree with.
Not even the lesbians.
I absolutely agree.
Lesbians will go off. Lesbians will definitely move in right away, fall in love right away. They will be like.
Lesbians will work with a little bit of imperfection.
Everything.
But this is crazy. This is crazy.
We have no problem taking real baggage.
Lesbians will take the baggage, they'll repack it, they'll put it in storage for you.
We just do obvious psycho friggin' fatal attraction crap. We don't want that at our doorsteps. Damn.
Oh no, Michelle. Michelle, hold on.
Yes!
Hold on. Because Cadet says you've clearly had some sort of mental breakdown brought on by Alyssa's eviction if you think she's all-star worthy. What gave it away, Cadet? The signs in the background?
Cadet! He's saying you had a mental breakdown, Michelle. You realize what he's saying.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine. You can think I am absolutely nuts for wanting Alyssa back. Just think about it, people. She didn't have to do much except nod for 4 weeks.
But she didn't do much.
That's why she shouldn't come back.
Didn't do much.
That's why she shouldn't come back. Here's the thing. She's coming back. We all know she's coming back. She's probably coming back tethered to Rachel. So I'm sorry. I love Alyssa the person, but it's just going to be another season of now Alyssa doing exactly what Rachel says. I would rather see Rachel paired with anybody else but Alyssa. Alyssa, you did great. You gave it a whirl. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Comment below.
Thanks for thinking I'm crazy.
And Cadet also says that he agrees, and he not that he agrees. He says he does want Andy there, even though that he hates Andy.
Oh, yes, Yasina wants Candace for All Stars. I think that would be great to bring back some early evictees on several of the seasons.
Yeah.
Because I've always thought, maybe the first one, not so much. You kind of didn't do enough. But, yeah, maybe like the third and the fourth one because you've had some taste for the game and you just had enough to wet your lips with it. Now you want to come back and you can play something. So, yeah, Candace for sure.
Definitely. I agree.
I agree, too.
Well, I think that we need to wrap up our show for today, but no worries, because I have a feeling we have nominations and POV coming up this weekend. We have so much. I'm sure we will be back with you guys for another live feed breaking news show this weekend. So let's go ahead and do our out. Oh, and don't forget, the edited version of all of this will be up later if you want to watch it again, if you want to keep going on with your comments. And of course, please, please, please resubscribe to our all-new YouTube channel. It's YouTube/Reality Recaps.
Hey everyone, glad Alyssa was voted out. I'm John Richardson. You can follow me at Twitter at Comedy Jonah.
Screw you, John. Alright, you guys, you can find me at You Got Brooks on Twitter. I am not going to be transcribing as much, so maybe I'll interact with you more on Twitter. You Got Bronx, Twitter. See ya.
Well, that about wraps up our show for this week. Now, don't forget to head over to yourrealityrecaps.com to see all of our blogs, contests, and videos about Big Brother, Survivor, The Amazing Race, and even The Real Housewives. Oh yeah, Bravo fans, we cover those shows too, and John even does vlogs about them, kind of like Michelle's vlog. You know what, speaking of, except, well, not really, you can take all of our shows with you to go on your favorite mobile device or tablet. The iTunes and RSS feed links are below this video, and I even separated them between audio and video only feeds. Which, if you watch or listen in iTunes, can you please just take 1 minute and rate us 5 stars? 5 stars are gonna kick a baby. Okay, I'm not gonna kick a baby, but we would really appreciate it. And if you're watching on, YouTube or in a YouTube player, then give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any shows. And seriously, it really helps support us, and it allows us to keep bringing you content like this, our live events, and doing our prize giveaways. But if you guys really want to be a Gold Star supporter, then sign up to the live feeds through yourrealityrecaps.com. Just make sure you clear your cookies first. Or, you know what, you can also make a donation directly to us over there if you want, and you can do that too. But look, I get it. Money's tight. You guys should try not having any because you spend all of your time making shows and never working. Well, I'm kidding. I love you guys. Now, look, the easiest way that you guys can support us is simply just to share these videos on Twitter and Facebook. Actually, any social media website will do. You can find us on any social media website by just going to yourrealityrecaps.com/the name of the site you're looking for. So, /Tumblr, /Pinterest, /Aaron in the Face. Don't /Aaron in the Face, people. I am kidding. And look, we're not just asking you guys to do it for our own selfish reasons. Every time you share content, you're entered into our iPad Bundle giveaway contest. The details for that are over at the website, or you could just click all around this video. And you know what? The real reason that we guys do these shows is because we love interacting with all of you. So make sure that you leave your questions, comments, and suggestions wherever you're watching this, because you never know what's going to make the show the following week, or even instantly if you guys watch our live shows that we do in our Z-Box room every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. The links to that and everything that I mentioned in this video are below wherever you're watching this video or over at yourrealityrecaps.com. So since I think I covered everything I could possibly cover, I will see you guys all next show. Bye for now.